On the little card is an invitation to the celebration of the 2013 edition of the Blended Zine and the release party, and that's Friday, May 10th at 7 p.m. The Blended Zine is a magazine for teenagers by teenagers, and this magazine gives teens in the community an opportunity to submit their artwork and poetry to a magazine and to be seen by their peers and their friends and other people. And so that's a great magazine that we have, something to do in the community. Also, we have a new Mayor Senior Advisory Council logo, which was designed by Tristan Arthur for the 2014 year. And Tristan, if you want to stand up real quick, we had a little competition to, yeah, go ahead and give him also on the form was handed out. And then we also have Jamie Wood here, and she made a video for the Teen Zone about services in the Teen Zone, and that can be viewed on the Teen Zone webpage of the Farmington Public Library website. And Jamie, you can stand. Some upcoming events that we have is the Youth in Action Sticker Shop. Our next one is this Thursday at East Main Safeway. We don't actually touch the alcohol. We have other people move it, and we place these stickers on them, and they're bright yellow stickers to inform people that underage drinking and buying alcohol for minors is illegal. We have two other ones, May 16th at Smith's and June 20th at Dino's on Crouch Mesa.
Good evening, Mayor Roberts. Good evening, City Councilors. I'd also like to start off by introducing myself. My name is Byron Salvatore. I have been a resident of Farmington, though I wasn't born here. I am a transplant. I do call this place my home because I've been here for about 9 years now. I grew up on the Navajo Reservation, so very close, but still kind of far from home. I started off with the Mayor's Teen Advisory Council as well, so again, about 9 or 8 years ago. And working as a member of the Mayor's Teen Advisory Council, but also as a member of Youth in Action, New Mexico Youth Alliance, and other initiatives that they allow. So I started out in those areas, and I'm still try to be involved, or at least support their initiatives in the Mayor's Teen Advisory Council, because I know how important it is. And I've actually connected with the teens in Durango. As some of you may know, I am a senior at Fort Lewis College. I graduate actually this Saturday. So I'm very thankful to have the opportunity and a job through college. Granted, it is in a different community, but it really helped me in getting through college. So I guess as a thank you for the city, thanks for the employment. I've been, this May I will be mark my 6th year in working for the city, and I'm very proud of that and happy to have that opportunity. I would like to talk specifically about a program that I had at the library called Guys Read. I am a very project-oriented person, so I really like to tackle issues and things that would benefit the community. As I said, as part of the Mayor's Teen Advisory Council, I was also part of AmeriCorps as a Vista Cadre member, and I have served 2 terms, and I still am involved in that, in creating Vista assignment descriptions for our Vista in the library and their assignments within the communities. So I'm very happy to have that opportunity as well. At Fort Lewis, I served the role, actually just completing my term as student body president. And I am also a member of the President's Cabinet of Fort Lewis College and a student member of the Board of Trustees. This fall, I will start my graduate studies, so I have to end my time at Farmington Public Library, but also in the community. And it's kind of sad, but I'm also very happy because I will start in a program of higher education. So I will be working in education at New York University. So I'm very happy about that. Back to Guys Read. I am very project-oriented, like I said, so I really like to think of issues in our community and really try to do something about those issues. And more recently, with my work at the library, I saw an opportunity to bring Guys Read to Farmington Public Library. Guys Read is a national program that really tries to combat the issue we're having with young boys and them not really being inclined to read or motivated to read. It's kind of a problem that we have nationally. The program was started by an author, John Sheska, and he started to create opportunities for different areas in our nation to begin chapters, and so students, young boys could get involved that way. And so when I was looking at the national map, our region wasn't really represented, so the Four Corners, and I really wanted to get our name on there as Farmington, and particularly Farmington Public Library. So I emailed them and I started kind of the legwork on that last fall, and I knew that I would have the break, my Christmas break, in December, where I can really put together a program that would highlight what we could do at the public library. So since then, I have been working on that on my weekends, so I haven't had a day off since Christmas, because I'll be in class all week, and then I'll be at the library working on the weekends. And so I was able to put together a couple of very successful programs within that time span. At one of them, we did have Mayor Roberts as our guest speaker to share his books and to kind of talk to the guys about reading and the importance of it. And it has been, like I said, very successful since then. And I was very happy to have that opportunity and the library to support that initiative. Last Friday, we just wrapped up our last Guys Read program because we're ready to start our summer reading program. I will be here through the summer to help in working on that, but I hope that this fall we will recruit another one of our employees to kind of take this initiative and to continue the work that I started there. So at this point, I'd like to take the opportunity to present Mayor Roberts with a picture that we took when you were a guest to our program. Just to say thank you for your visit, but also thank you for supporting Guys Read and the initiatives of Guys Read.
Thank you. I can tell you I enjoyed that afternoon, and I can also tell you that I really didn't enjoy reading when I was young. I liked being outside playing basketball and baseball, but I did read some, and I talked to the guys about the books I read. I didn't really start enjoying reading until I was about 30 years old, and so I was very impressed to see these young guys who obviously read a lot and enjoy reading. It was it's somewhat inspirational, I thought, to see that we have young people who are motivated to read, and we all know that reading is the key to education, and education is the key to success. So I want to thank you for what you do, and this is a really good program, and I hope it's one that can be perpetuated for many, many years to come. So thank you very much.
I suppose the question that I have of the council is, what advice do you have? So you're the advisory council. So what is it that you would have us do to make things better as a community?
So my advice to you is to listen to our pleas as a youth in the community, and to know that we are trying to make Farmington community a better place and a safer place for teens, children, and families.
Are there any specific recommendations that come out of the advisory council as to what we can do as a council to make those things better, or is it just in general, this is where we're headed and this is the path that we want to go down?
Not at the moment do we have any specific things, but as we go throughout the year with our meetings, we have guest speakers come in and can talk to us about different things that we can do in the community. But when things come up, we love to share with the council and with Mayor Roberts about our issues and our things that we would like to change in the community.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gray.
One of the things that the Mayor's Teen Advisory Council did recommend to the council was making it easier for young people to access our bus system, our transportation system, and we appreciated that initiative. And we've had discussions kind of ongoing for over a year now about something that really doesn't impact the city of Farmington directly, indirectly it does, and that is community service hours and volunteering in the community. And of course, I think the indirect benefit to the city of Farmington is that if we have teens who are active with various organizations, businesses in the community, participating, volunteering in those businesses and organizations, they are spending some productive time, and I think that is beneficial to our community. I noticed that you all have a listing of those community learning or service learning hours, and it looks like you've got a total of 1,334 hours accumulated in service learning in 2013, and I want to commend you on that. Looks like you have about 62 people who are contributing those hours. So I think that's significant and it's productive. And we talked a little bit about approaching the school system about a graduation component consisting of mandatory service learning hours. And we met with Superintendent Ryan and then agreed to go back and kind of continue to do some planning and then get back in the appropriate time with the school system people. But I would still like to see that effort made. But in lieu of that, I just want to congratulate you on pursuing the idea of volunteering in the community. I think it's a great education for you, but I think there's some productive outcomes for the community and citizens of the community as well. So thanks very much. Councilor Darnell.
Hey, guys, thank you very much for being here. You know, I've worked with the Mayor's Teen Advisory in various capacities for quite some time, and I will tell you that it's a great program. It's something we as a council, mayor, need to get behind and make sure as we go into this next budget cycle that we protect those things. And you guys are a great bunch of kids. I think it tells me that once again, you guys let us know that our future's in really good hands. But I wanted to specifically, talk to Byron. You know, I look at all those things that you've been involved in over the past 9 years or whatever, and I just want to tell you that you're a force to be reckoned with. And good luck.
Other questions for Jared or Byron, Councilor Fisher?
I'm a big proponent on after-school programs, and I was just wondering about your opinion of programs that could be done on the weekends. It seems that may be where there's a little bit of a void, that there are lots of programs during the week, but I was just wondering if we have sufficient programs in the community for weekend activities so that kids can benefit and perhaps not get into trouble, and if you know of anything, or are there things that we could do that would be innovative?
I'd like to speak to that. I do know that we do have programs on the weekends. However, they do tend to gravitate to special events. So if there was something going on a certain weekend that we could celebrate, like Day of the Children or the El Dia de los Niños, which I was talking about, that we'll plan something around those weekends. And I think that why it's kind of rare is because we have the bulk of the staff there during the work week because we're putting on our regular programs. So to put on something every weekend, I think we'll kind of ask for that type of commitment from, the full staff continuously for every weekend. But we do have things like bilingual story time that will happen on the weekends, and Guys Read actually was one that happened on the weekends because I wasn't available to do it during the week there. So it does happen, and yes, I do think that there could be more of it on the weekend because the programs that we've had on the weekend have proven to be very successful. Like Guys Read.
I'm just wondering if the city could coordinate some things like with the pools or something like that, where we would have specific fun events on the weekend, so the library could maybe do one a month, and then we could just have different departments do different things, if there would be any value in something like that. Well, let's think.
That as the summer's starting up, we have our summer reading program, and that's available for children and teenagers. And so we have those teen programs going. They're not weekend programs, but there are activities every week that teens can come and participate in. There are also recreational activities that teens love to come to, and that they do come to. And I agree that there could be more weekend activities. I know that we plan, we do try and plan accordingly on weekends to do different things for teenagers.
No, I appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Byron and Jared, thanks for being here this